Yo, everybody, what's happening? This is episode number 3 of Night Talk. I'm your goddamn Tanner, the bad boy attack. I'm going to go ahead and play some music in the waiting area while you guys get situated and everything. Hey, me and Ace Lucero and Oliver, we got you. Be right back in a hot minute. You did. Pick it up. Yo, what's up, everybody? You dig? This your goddamn Tanner. Hold on, let me turn down this music. Goddamn it. Motherfucker. Okay. What's happening, everybody? It's your goddamn Tanner. You know what I'm saying? We be right with you in a hot second. Get everything together. You dig? Yes, sir. We just about ready to start rolling. Here we go. You did. What's happening, everybody? Welcome to Night Talk, episode number 3. You dig. We're going to talk about the Note 9 and more, you know what I'm saying, in the world of tech and everything. And, of course, I got my partner in crime, Ace Lucero. Let me put him on the screen. You dig. There he is, people. What's up, Ace?
What's happening?
You dig. Yes, sir. It's going to be another cool episode and everything. I hope everybody's Saturday is going all right. I just want to hit you guys with an episode of Night Talk before we hit the motherfucking streets. You know what I'm saying? Because today I'm going to tee up. I'm going to get it in. Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no question. And before I really start the show, if you didn't see my live unboxing of this right here, because Ace got that damn note right there, which is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? I got the stylo right here. Like, what's up? So we both got the sensing, you know, some devices with a pen on deck on this damn episode. You know what I'm saying? Mine is made out of metal. I wish it had that button and the Bluetooth functionality of that damn note. Ace. What's up with that note, bro? How's it going?
Well, I know by now, all day long, people on Google Plus have been asking me, I thought you had the purple one. And look, here's the problem. I had the purple one.
What?
But people kept asking me, what's up with the pink phone? Oh. And then, to make me feel better, people started telling me, well, you know, that's the Thanos phone, so you can feel good about it. So what I went and did is I went and watched Avengers, right?
Right.
I wanted to see who this Thanos guy was, because I've been hearing different YouTubers and just people in general talk about Thanos.
Right.
Well, I'm a Captain America guy. I'm an Avengers guy. I mean, I love the Avengers.
Right.
So when I see what Thanos went and did, I was like, oh, hell no. I'm not going to have no Thanos phone around me. So I took it out to the desert and I blew it up. Then I went to Verizon this morning and I picked up this one.
Damn. Nice, interesting damn story. So you hate Thanos that much. You said, fuck Thanos.
I can't stand Thanos. So this right here, I'm either going to nickname it the Captain America phone or I want to nickname it the Dr. Manhattan phone.
Damn. I hear you. I hear you. I rock with Captain America too. He kicks ass. But
All day,
Thanos,
every day.
yes, sir. But Thanos was my guy. I can't lie. In the last Avengers, he was my guy. You know, it's in the gauntlet.
Yeah.
Anyway, snap a
The
finger.
crybaby, man. All he did was sit around and cry about life, and he felt sorry for himself. I didn't like that guy, man. I can't wait to the next episode where they come back and they kick his ass.
Which they gonna do? Yeah, we know they're gonna do it. Yeah.
I don't know how they're gonna do it though. I mean, he's kind of a badass.
Yeah, he is. What's going on? We got Sage Tech on deck. What's going on, Sage Tech? Another Samsung night in the house. What's happening? Yes, sir. Man, oh man. So, what version of that Note 9 that you have now? Because the other one, wasn't the other one a 512 gig?
The other one was, yes, the 512 gigabytes, 8 gigs of RAM. So what I wanted to do is I was wanting to do a comparison anyway because I was watching some YouTubers, I don't know, talking about how the 6 gig of RAM variant was slower. And I was like, well, how does that happen? Because my Note 8 over here, my Note 8.
Right.
My Note 8 is not slow. It doesn't stutter. It doesn't lag. So I said to myself, how is the Note 9 with the Qualcomm 85, with the Qualcomm 45, how is that lagging even though it has 6 gigs of RAM?
Right.
So I wanted to get it. I wanted to use it. And I've been running it extensively throughout the day, and I haven't noticed a difference at all. So what I want to do later is I'm going to play some games that I already have installed on here. I want to make a video about it too. I want to open up games. I want to open up Facebook, Instagram. I want to just do a whole bunch of intensive stuff. And I want to see if I can get it to stutter. I want to see if I can get it to heat up. My last phone did none of that. So I'm thinking that I'm not going to have any problems here at all.
Right, man. I hope not either. You know what I'm saying with that. But that don't even make sense that the 845 with 6 gigs of RAM is slower. What type of shit is that?
Now, because the Note 8, my Note 8 isn't even, I've been using my Note 8 as well. And I mean, up until this morning, I was using my Note 8. And I do everything with it. There's no problems at all. So I don't foresee that happening with the Note 9, even though with the 6 gigs of RAM at all.
Absolutely. And for the people in the stream, this is an all new setup that I'm rocking with. So let me know how the audio sound on both ends. Is there echo in the damn stream or what? Let me know so I can go ahead and fix it real quick. But those are valid points that you made with the gigabytes of RAM and the fluidity of the way it flows with the system. My other guy just stepped in here. Forbes Tech is on deck. What's happening, my guy? And Forbes Tech is going to be one of the guests that we're going to have on the show in the near future because he also has the Note 9 and then did some extensive great work and great videos on the Note 9. If you guys haven't subscribed to Forbes Tech, do that like yesterday, meaning now. So, man, that's my guy. I support him 100%, no doubt about it. Yes, sir. So, man, so you have the 128 gig variant, which is pretty damn cool. So me, you know me, I'm a shopper. People might be looking and saying, well, hell, I don't want to go ahead and get the 512 gigabyte, you know what I'm saying, version or whatever. So I'm about to take you to the Xfinity mobile website so we can see how much that boy costs. And there it is right there. The 128 gig variant, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Around $42 a month, you know what I'm saying? But with this deal right here, you get $300 back. Yes, indeed. $300 back, so you paying not $1,000. No, you paying $700, late sixes at the best. You know what I'm saying? So there it is right now, right now and everything. I mean, how much was the one that you got right now, Ace?
Oh, I'm over here. I'm sorry. This one right here. You know, I didn't even look. I think I paid like $5,000. I'm not really sure what I paid for this.
Goddamn.
I didn't even look. I think I paid 700 or 900. I don't know.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So for all you people, I'm looking you dead in the camera because it's a lot of motherfuckers out here talking shit, especially you motherfuckers. And a lot of y'all talking all that shit about the price, this, that, and the third. It's a lot of deals going on for your carrier for the Note 9 to where you get it for a great price. No question about it. You dig. Yes, sir. Wait a minute. I got my guy, Big Boy Equa. He's in the damn house. What's up, Big? Got pancakes on deck. What's up, bro? New York is
pancakes
in the
building. In the house.
Yes, sir. Big Boy Equa's in the house. Yes, indeed. Big said shit's expensive. Big,
Yeah,
big,
it's pretty expensive, all right.
yeah.
That's why when you buy it, don't look at the price tag.
Right. Focus on the monthly payments.
Just buy the damn phone. Just give them your money. You know, you'll be all right.
Right. Hey, big, rocking the LG. Hey, big, I got another damn LG. I got a Stylo 4, big. How's your LG holding up, big? Big got around 4 damn phones. He got 4 trap phones.
I like that.
Yeah, he ain't playing. Hell yeah, man. So, man, that's great. So, man, what is there any difference? I want to ask you, is there any difference in the performance from the 512 to the 128, or is it pretty much the same, man?
Well, here's the deal. Right now, I'm on my first battery cycle. I installed all my apps just a few hours ago. This is even though Verizon says it's unlocked, whenever I put my SIM card in, not a whole bunch, but like a few Verizon apps installed on this device, which is not a big deal. Right. But I have been doing all my social media today. What else? Like I said, I've installed all my apps. I have not noticed a slowdown. I have not had any stuttering, nothing like that. It's still brand new. That I'm in my first battery phase. But another thing that I want to address now that I got this phone. Now we've all seen some YouTubers talking about, the Note 9 doesn't get good battery life. It's been overheating, blah, blah, blah. The question is, how come no one else is having these problems except a couple guys? And, I'm in the Google Plus communities. I'm in the Facebook communities with this device. All sorts of people on there. Everyone's happy. No one's complaining. Because let me tell you something. The second one of these phones starts screwing up, people start talking. Okay? They don't just stay quiet about it.
Right.
So that's another reason. One of these YouTubers said that the 6 GB variant had worse battery life. And I'm like, wait a minute. If it's holding less apps in RAM, how does that work? It doesn't work. That's not how it works. Right. Now, as far as performance, I don't even know what security patch this device is on. I can look real quick. But as far as that goes, with these Samsung devices, like with this one, you have 4 layers of protection. You have Qualcomm, you have Knox, you have Google Play Protect, and you have your Google Patch. So that's 4 layers out of the box right there. So for anyone to say that, for someone to go and say, hold on, I'm looking at my software information. I am on the August 1st security patch. So big deal. Perfect. No complaints at all. As long as I'm not 4 months behind, I'll be okay. Because when I had the S9 Plus, that was 4 months behind, and I thought that was lame. But even though still, I teach people all the time how to use Google Play Protect.
Right.
And how you use that is you go into your Play Store and go to Google Play Protect and you enable it, or you go into your Google settings. So anyway, you have 4 layers of protection. So don't let no one tell you just because you don't have the latest and greatest security patch that you're up the hill. And another thing, a lot of people are complaining. A lot of these I want to start calling them drama YouTubers. They're not tech reviewers. That's drama. They like to create the drama, and they say stuff like this. They'll say, well, if your phone's not on the latest and greatest version of Android, the apps aren't going to run right. And that's a lie.
Right.
The reason it's a lie, the app developers, they have what's called the pie chart. They know which version of Android everybody is using.
Absolutely.
So what they do, they optimize their app at the time to run on that version of Android.
Absolutely.
So if you have 10 million people running Android 8.0 versus 10,000 people running Android 9.0, they're going to optimize Android 8.0 versus the other side. So there's been a lot of lying. There's been a lot of myths. There's a lot of misinformation going around YouTube right now in the tech community, and I'm putting a stop to it. I mean, I want to just do my best for my end, but I want to make sure I tell the truth. I want to make sure that I put it out there, what's really going on, because this means a lot to me. I'm not into this whole YouTube game to have 1 million subscribers. I'm into this game. I love the subscribers I have now.
Right.
If I'm at 1,700 subscribers for the rest of my life, fine.
Right. Exactly.
That just means that I want to I'll tell the truth, and I want to do my research, and it's not hard to get this information. You go to the websites and there you go. You take it from there.
Exactly. I feel you on that, man. I feel you on that. I'm not in it just for the, you know what I'm saying, to get 1 million subscribers neither. I'm in it because I love it and I love tech and all that. So yes, I definitely agree with you on everything on that. It's a lot of drama that they cause for no damn reason, sending people off. That's why even though people didn't gave great reviews on the Stylo 4, I went on and picked the bitch up myself so I can let my people know from my real point of view how this damn phone works for me. Damn that. No fluff, no passes, no filter, none of that. You know what I'm saying? Some people just made some cool comments in there in the stream while you were talking and everything. Okay, cool. Sage Tech says, them YouTubers think they Wendy Williams of YouTube. Shaking his head. Hey, Shay Kennedy, how you doing, baby? Welcome to the stream. Yes, indeed. Welcome to Night Talk. And Sage also says a lot of them keep it real, don't keep it real, and be on their minstrel a lot when they don't get nothing for free. Exactly. And they do sway. Then when they get free stuff, that's garbage. They give you the, oh, this is the truth. This is the phone to have. Yes, go out and get it. Then you go out and get the damn phone, it's a piece of shit, and you're like, man, look here, I done invested around $600 to $800 in the phone because such and such jerky tech reviews or whatever the fuck said to get this phone or whatever, and you feel gassed. You know what I'm saying? You start not to trust a lot of damn YouTubers. We ain't no frauds or no part-time broads here. We gonna bring you 100% real, 100% official truth. You know what I'm saying? Just like Ace just let you know exactly how the phone works and everything, really, how the 4 layers of protection and everything you got to go through. Last week, speaking of the pie chart, last time we streamed, we had the pie chart on here. We had the pie chart letting you know what phone, what version of Android is out that people are using. Oreo, that's what mostly everybody got because they don't have the damn pie shit straight yet. They still trying to get that. That's a beta damn OS, really. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of that, Ace got pie on his damn Pixel or whatever. Ace, see, there it is. He's shaking his damn head, people.
Look, I want to tell y'all something. And look, everybody knows that, I'm a Samsung Knight and I roll hard on Android. I started out and, I'm part of the Nexus Master Race. It's called Nexus Master Race, blah, blah, blah. A lot of the stock Android people. Well, look, let me just break it down like this. I even hate to say it because I know whenever I say stuff like this, people get wound up, but my Pixel currently is not running as smooth as it was. Web pages are running slow, apps are opening slower, the camera is stuttery, because everybody knows that my Pixel was my go-to camera. Well, now it's running funny. And I mean, it's not like super slow, but it's noticeable now. It's not like it was. So here I am. And like a lot of apps are like forced closing. So I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. I'm hoping, because last time this happened on my OG Pixel, I went crazy and I called up Google, turned in the phone. Then they sent me 3 phones that did not work.
Damn.
I went through that. That was a nightmare. So I'm just going to hang on to this because whenever you deal, and people can get mad all they want when I say this, but whenever you deal with Google with these returns, I guess they're called, whenever they send you another phone, unless you get a brand new one, you're going to get the runaround because they were sending me like refurbished ones.
Right.
Oh my God, that was a nightmare, man. Like I said, and I posted all about it. This was before I was making videos, and I posted all about it. And man, I got crucified for exposing the truth and for talking about my experience. So I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna leave this as it is. I'm gonna use my my Note 9. Well, I got my Note 9. I got my Note 8. I got my S. Well, I got my S8 Plus back right there. Matter of fact.
Right.
And no, I'll just leave it at that.
True shit. I feel you on that.
There you go.
Man, 500%. Wow, all that, man, dealing with that damn phone like that, that's messed up because you invested.
No, because that's what happens. Because everybody wants like the latest and greatest version of Android, but when you get it, man, when Google sends, and the same thing like with any update, but Google gets like this thing where they'll send out an update that's horrible. It'll break everything. They'll do it with their apps too. Right. And if you look at my phone right now, you can't really see it on there, but if you look at my phone, kind of. Anyway, I'm using mostly the Samsung apps, like for email, my calendar, the calculator, the alarm clock, because I know they're going to work. That's
Absolutely.
why I'm using them. And that's,
Absolutely.
at the end of the day, that's why I use my Samsung devices, because I know they're going to work. I don't have to worry about getting, because, you know, with the Pixel phones, they'll send you an update like every couple of weeks and whatever. And then if, I don't know, man, there's some people that like that. And yes, I'm a beta tester for some apps. I'm a beta tester for the Google app. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and it's all good, but I mean, at the end of the day, though, I need my main device to be solid.
Yes.
And so far, I'm planning on this Note 9 to be my main device.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Makes a whole lot of sense to me. And we got some people that stepped in the building. We got my guy Mill Hustles. What's up, dude? What's happening? We got my boy Holiday Evolution. What's good? One of my favorite Vikings fans. You know what I'm saying? And also, let me see who else we got. My main man, Sean. What's up, my dude? Welcome to the damn stream. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to Night Talk and everything. And yeah, as you heard, right now y'all stepped in to what we talking about, the Android update rollouts and what phones have Android and how has Android Pie been doing so far. Aston said it's been shitting his phone really pretty much, been slowing it up, this, that, and the other, been crashing apps and all that, this, that, and the third. And also he gave us an update because he switched phones, switched notes from the 512 to the 128 and everything. And for those who just walked in and who just stepped in the stream, Ace, if you don't mind, sir, go ahead and brief them about that story because that story is fucking interesting.
All right, so here's what happened, people. Oh, by the way, Mill Hustles, he said his spec case. Wait a minute. Hey, Mill, is your spec case scratching your phone or what's going on? Well, anyway, oh, no, never mind. He's asking me what's up with spec cases. So Spec sent me 2 cases. They sent me the grip, and then they sent me the clear case. The spec cases are nice, but they're thick. They're going to put a lot of it's like an OtterBox case. They're going to put some girth, some thickness to your phone, so that they're going to protect your phone. But I recommend you use the Spigen Liquid Crystal Clear case. That's the one I use. I use this on all my phones. My Note 8 has it. My Pixel has it. All my devices run this. So yeah. So there you go, Mill Hustles. But like Dan was mentioning, okay, for those of y'all that were watching, y'all remember I had the lavender on the last stream. I had the lavender purple Note 9. What happened is, and I was happy with it. You know, I was calling it the Obama phone. I was having a good time, right?
Right.
And then I started going places, and everyone started telling me, "Hey, you know, that's a nice pink phone you got." And I was like, "No, it's lavender purple." Like, no, all right, you know. Anyway, and then people started telling me, "Oh, that's the Thanos phone." I'm like, Thanos. Yeah. So what I did is I went and I watched Avengers because I wanted to know who this Thanos guy was. Well, Thanos beat the hell out of the Avengers. I'm an Avengers fan. I love the Avengers. I love Captain America. I love the Hulk. I love all of them. And I was like, there's no way in hell that I'm going to have the Thanos phone nowhere near me. So what I did is I went out to the desert and I blew it up.
Well, I'll be damned. There it is. So now you guys are caught up to speed with that damn story or whatever. See, Ace is a damn Avenger. I don't know which one he is, but he got a secret identity going around in this motherfucker.
I do.
See, I told you. He used to be a Marine. Sound familiar, right? So I'm telling you, he gonna come out in costume and kick somebody's ass one day. Then I'm gonna be like, I told you, motherfuckers. All right, cool. All right, man. All right, cool. So Mill Hustle says, thanks for the recommendation, Ace. You know what I'm saying? A collab with you, Tanner, is long overdue. No question, Mills. Hey, you're more than welcome on Night Talk anytime. You know what the hell you're talking about, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And man, Sage Tech says he's going crazy. He's going to order a zero limit. He wanted to be on super steroids. Damn, how many milliamps you getting, bro? Because I have.
Wait a minute. He's gonna put a zero limit case on the Note 9.
Them boys like that thick. I seen Flossie do one, man. That boy was thick as hell, man. And I had one that was like, what was that, 6,000 before on my old, what's that, on the S6 or whatever, because the battery wasn't shit on it. That thing was heavy as hell. Felt like a brick.
Well, the one thing that's cool about those zero limit cases, because right now, like with the Note 9, it's a big phone. I mean, you could like hit somebody with it and you can win a fight. So let's just say that you put the zero limit case on your Note 9, you can use it as a slapjack. You can like tune somebody up.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. See what I mean, people? He's an Avenger. He's kicking asses with a phone. So you already you already know what kind of hands this man got. You know what I'm saying? He ain't to be fucked with. I'm gonna find out what Avenger you are. You probably the Hulk or some shit.
Oh man.
Hell yeah. But hell yeah. So that's great advice. That's great advice and the info on that. Sage says, yeah, they have a 5,000 milliamp hour for the Note 9. So yeah, that's pretty much around the same size I had for my the S6 Edge and shit. That boy was heavy as hell though. But like you said,
Yeah.
with the way they build Samsung phones now, even my S9 Plus is kind of sturdy and heavy. And let me do a comparison right now. Compared to the Stylo 4, which is wider and everything, this damn phone is heavier than this damn Stylo 4. It is what it is because of the build quality and everything. So I feel what you're saying, Ace. The Samsung's build quality is extraordinary as of late and everything. And yeah, if you clunk somebody the right way, you could put their lights out. So it is what it is.
Because if you put like the what's it called, the spec grip on this phone, it's literally a weapon. I was testing it out the other day. I'm not kidding, man. I was like, God dang, this is solid. Then I was like, well, let me see. I was like, yeah, you know. So yeah, don't mess with no one walking around with one of those spec cases. They'll knock the hell out of you. You're done.
Exactly. And oh yeah. It's somebody's birthday today. Holiday. Man, happy birthright, man.
Happy birthday.
There you go. Happy birthday from me, the Samsungites, and everybody in the stream and everything, man. Tee up tonight. You say you had a birthday dinner and everything. Hope everything is going lovely with your wife and everything. And y'all turn it up. Big But Equal says he like light, cheap phones. Yeah. Okay, well, shit, the Stylo 4 might be the one for you if you ain't got it already, because I'm going to definitely do some video testing, some camera testing and everything on it, and give you my 100% honest review and everything. No problem, Honda. Hey, no problem, Holiday, man. Enjoy your day. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because that's truly a victory to live a whole nother year on this planet Earth. Yes. Man,
it is.
Man. What's good, Jerry G? How you be? Yes, sir. Man, oh man. So you said there's no performance difference between the 128 and the 512 gigs. So that'll like make a lot of people feel easier. You know what I'm saying? Lighter price, still the same performance and everything, which is to be expected. But we're just debunking some of the shit that we be hearing on YouTube about people saying this, that, and the third. This ain't that. We just gonna get straight to the motherfucking point. It is what it is. All right, cool. We got my guy Big House Productions on there. What's going on, Big House? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hell yeah. Any other thing you want to talk about? Any points you want to make, Brother Ace?
Well, that's basically. Well, I could go on forever regarding this, man, because I've kind of vented a little bit on the YouTube drama queens. So I'll switch gears a little bit.
Funny. Yeah. Yeah,
I'll switch gears. So we have the Pixel 3 coming up, right?
Yeah.
And the plot has thickened since we talked last, right? So Google has reached out to YouTubers now, asking them for footage of their conspiracy theories, right?
What?
And I mentioned something the other day. Now listen, if the Russians really did steal the phones, wouldn't Google have called the cops?
Right.
How come no one said nothing? Nobody called the cops. No one said nothing. This is Google we're talking about. So imagine, because Google right now, they're mad at Donald Trump, right? So imagine if the Russians stole all the phones, they'd have been like, hey, this would be a good way to get back at Donald Trump. We'll just say, look, now the Russians messed with the election. Now they're stealing the phones. And nobody did that. So that's very suspicious to me.
You are the Alex Jones of tech. You got conspiracy.
Here we go. No.
Yeah, so that's a whole damn different look. Now they're saying that there's that the Pixel might not have the notch now. What's this?
I don't know, man. I've been researching all of it.
Oh man.
I don't know, man. It's going to have the notch. I really think it is. If it doesn't, that's going to be a miracle. We'll see what it does, but a lot of people have been asking, how is the Pixel camera going to improve over the Pixel 2? Absolutely. And a lot of people don't understand how the Pixel camera works. because like with a phone like the Note 8 or like this, the camera runs off the Qualcomm processor, right?
Right.
With the Note 8, it has its own processor in the camera, and it does. I forgot exactly what it's called, but it has its own process that does it. It has it, like I said, though, it has its own software built in the camera, so that way it's even more efficient. So there you go. So I don't even know how they're going to improve on it, because they're already using all their AI muscle in the camera as it is. So how they're going to pick it up, that's a good question. I am curious to see what it does.
Right. Hey, me too. I can't wait till you go ahead and review it and get your hands really on it and get it popping like that. Big House Productions just said he just picked up the Note 8. He's a little bit late, but he's got it. Hey, it's never too late. Oh,
that's just fine right there, man.
It's never too late. It's never too late. Ace, give me your input on that Note 8.
I'm still making videos about the Note 8, by the way. And let me tell you something right now. Oh, by the way, real quick, it's called the Pixel Visual Core on the Pixel camera. Okay. Anyway, so speaking of the Note 8, I got it right here. Okay. Oh, shut up. I got my other thing talking to me over here. Long story short,
right.
Who got the Note 8? Big House? Okay, Big House.
Yeah.
The Note 8 runs good. It's super smooth. No problems. The only issue that you're going to have is the battery is kind of lame. If you watch my video, though, where I tell you how to run your Note 8 to get the best battery life, you'll see what I'm talking about. You don't need to disable everything. You don't need to be turning stuff off. All you do, though, is set your display at 1080 and put it to optimize your performance.
Right.
And since this is a Samsung display, all you have to do is, because I run mine right here. I don't know if you can see it. I run my display right there. It's almost 3/4. It's right above half. And I get good battery life. And if you're worried about, updates and all that other stuff, my Note 8 right now is on the August security patch, running Android 8.0, the Samsung 9.0 experience, whatever, and it's running good. So you got a good deal there. You got a good buy. Right. So there's nothing to worry about. It's running strong.
Absolutely. I definitely agree. Same thing for me, which goes for the S8 Plus. If you back this year, it's still a great buy, no question. What's going on, the main one? How you feel, bro? Welcome to Night Talk, the Samsung Nights tech show that we do on Saturdays and everything. Man, let me go ahead and read the stream some more. Big but equal. He says he's getting litty and he still use flip phones. You're a bad motherfucker. You still using flip phones, man.
I like that.
Big House Productions says he's getting a zero lemon battery case. He's also getting a 5,000 milliamp. That's cool. That's what's happening. That's a lot of battery life for that Note. That's a big ass case. Yeah. If you need the battery power, go ahead and do it. I used it before. Used Zero Lemon products before. You know what I'm saying? It's around the same size or whatever. They really work and charge fast for a battery case. No doubt about it.
I was going to mention something to you. We were just talking about Samsung and all this. People have been complaining about Bixby, right?
I'm listening.
Well, the same people that complain about Bixby, I would be willing to bet that they don't even know how to use their Google Assistant. Yeah. See, I just gave my nephew a phone a couple days, yesterday, matter of fact. I gave him a Moto G6, his first phone. He's 11. I set him all up. And the first thing I did is I taught him how to use his Google Assistant. And he's been using his mother's phone. He's been using his, other people's phone in the family, messing with their phones. He asked me, do all phones have this on it? I'm like, what are you talking about? See, because I'm not used to teaching a little kid how to use a phone. I'm used to teaching adults. So when he told me that, I was like, yes. And I went and I grabbed my brother-in-law's phone and I pressed and I held the home button, the home thing. It's not a button, the home thing, and the Google Assistant appeared. And I said, yes, all phones have the Google Assistant. Right. So I dove into it. I showed him what it was. He was amazed. But with that being said, though, a lot of people complain about Bixby, but they don't know what Bixby does exactly. You know,
Nah.
you can do a lot of little tricky things with Bixby, a lot of fun things. And for me, I use both Samsung and Google apps because I can find the strength in both of them, right? Same thing with Bixby and the Assistant. I use them both because they
Right.
both have their unique features. So anyway, that's where I'm at with that.
I agree with you totally. It's like two different beasts to me. It's like the Bixby I use to go into the guts of my phone for certain commands that Google Assistant can't. Google Assistant, I use that for general searches or something like that. But when it comes to Bixby, when I want to need my RAM, man, everything cleared and everything, by voice command, I use that. When I want to unlock my phone without touching the damn phone, I use Bixby. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that with Google Assistant on a Samsung phone. So I definitely agree with you. It's two different damn beasts. We got Oliver. He just stepped in the building. What's going on, Oliver? He said, sorry for being late. It's all right. You at work, man. You getting that bread. You know what I'm saying? You getting that bread and staying ahead. It's all good. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yo, what's up, Oliver? Good to see you, man.
Hell yeah. So, yeah, everybody else bitching him on. I don't like Bixby and I don't like this, that, and the third. That's because you don't know what the hell it's supposed to do. But then
They don't know how to use it.
that's right, absolutely. Then when I did a video on it a year ago and everything to show that to a bunch of people. They was like, damn, it does that? Yeah, it does that. It does that. So basically your phone can just lay on the table and you can tell Bixby to do certain things, send text and everything. Unlock your phone and send text. You can stack commands on top of each other, like 3 of them if you want to.
And it'll do it too.
Phone. You said what, Jay?
It'll do it too. You like you said, you can stack commands on it, and it'll do it.
Yes.
When the first time I seen it happen, I don't want to sound like superstitious. I thought my phone was possessed because I did one of those command things that you can do. You can set up, and it'll. I mean, I went deep. I had it like turning on music, doing different things,
Right.
and I'm watching the phone do it, and I'm like, uh-oh, is this right? I was like, is this the damn Exorcist? What is this? You know?
Right.
You know what it was.
Absolutely. My first combination command was ask Bixby to unlock my phone, clear my cache, and text somebody. And it did it with no damn problem, like this, that, and the third. No, and I was like, damn. So then, as a fair person I am, I said, well, let me do this with Google Assistant. No go. It says, sorry, I'm not ready for that yet. That's what Google Assistant said.
The moment you do that, it's funny. I mean, Google can get you back and forth to the hospital. I mean, it can tell you about your flight. It can do all this other stuff. Yeah. But when you tell Google to, like, you know, open up something in your phone, it'll be like, sorry, I can't do that.
Like the hell with you. This ain't that. Go back
it's
to
like, I ain't doing that. That ain't my job.
Right. Bad, oh man. Tech is fun. I love it, though. I love it that we came to a point in the evolution of technology to even talk about that, because a couple of years ago, that stuff was just some imaginary shit that you just seen on TV or some sci-fi movie or something like that. But now it's actually real, that we actually talking to our phones and computers, like Tony Stark come in and talk to his AI system and everything. I forgot what the name of it was. You know what I'm saying? And everything.
Jarvis,
that's it. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. And right now we got our own Jarvises right in our phones. You know what I'm saying? Whether if you got a Samsung or LG, Motorola, whatever, it's right there on deck. You know, it is what it is. It's beautiful. This is a beautiful day in technology, man.
It's beautiful to look, but there's a lot of people that are scared right now, man. You get a lot of people that don't know about this stuff, and they're positive it's the devil and it's going to take over humanity and blah blah blah. And and these are the same people. I mean, their lives are just discombobulated. You know, they're reading newspapers and they're late to work. They never make it to work on time, but they're afraid of Google. Right. So there you go.
Right, real talk. I remember the first time. No, I remember this one time, dude. I was at the one of the dollar store, whatever, get some paper towels or something. So I paid for the towels and stuff with my watch, like, and there was this guy behind me or whatever. He said, "Oh no, that's that shit there. I ain't messing with that, whatever." He said it like he just saw the devil or whatever. I'm like, "What you mean, man?" He's like, "Man, that's how they gonna get you." What you mean, how they gonna get me? I'm straight. I'm straight up and down. I don't have to cheat on anything. I'm great. You know what I'm saying? So people are scared of check and shit when they on bullshit. That's real. If they on BS, they're scared of it. They're afraid of it. Like, no, I don't want everybody knowing this, that, and the third. Nobody's gonna know it but you. That's your personal stuff, bro. It is what it is. So we just laughed it on off, but it was just hilarious that he said, "Oh, I ain't messing with that shit. That's the shit I'm talking about right there." Nah.
I'm looking in the comments, and there's some guy named the main Juan.
Yeah.
He said, "Sorry, that message wasn't for here." What was he talking about? What are you talking about, main Juan?
Right. Let me see. I don't know what I can't even see it.
I'm waiting for him to say something. He said, "Sorry, that message wasn't for here." Right. I'm just wondering, what did you say?
Right, exactly. Well,
that's funny. Putting him on the spot. Well, what'd you say?
Right. Yeah, he reads.
Oh hell, it's all good, man. Yeah, you know, I cannot wait to do some more testing with the camera and the video. I want to do some more video tests because there's been some people that have been saying that now they're saying the camera is no good. I'm like, God dang, people! I already did like 4 camera tests anyway. And it's perfect. I don't know what the hell people are saying.
They said the camera to the S9 and S9 Plus was overblown and it wasn't no damn good. I can't fucking tell. Every time I take a picture of a haircut or when I'm in the studio with somebody, comes out like damn near like a DSLR, especially after I add my little adjustments to it. Come on now.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And that's another plus about getting these Samsung phones, because on your camera, you get what's called Pro Mode. And for the longest time, I didn't want to mess with it. And Richard, our man Richard, he was like, "Hey, give it a try, man. Stop being afraid of it." So he told me a couple things. So I said, "All right, I'll try it."
Right.
And next thing you know, I'm loving it. So now I've been using it like all the time. I was just showing my girlfriend how to use it, and she's like, "Holy cow! I didn't know our phones could do that." Like I didn't, So once you start using Pro Mode, and you learn how to use it, and it's easy to do. Yes. I mean, you'll be amazed at the photos that you can pull out. Because everyone was saying, "Oh, you need a tripod." No, you don't.
No, not at all, not at all. Man, oh man, Forbes, he just made a comment, and people, after I read this comment, I'm gonna tell you about Forbes' video. That shit was hilarious. Okay, Forbes says he hates how everyone complains about the price of the Note 9. That's just why he had to make that video. Exactly, that's the video I'm talking about. He trolled people. Basically, he just made a video spoofing them, talking about some, you know what I'm saying? Who needs a camera this good? You know what I'm saying? I don't need that. Take that off the phone. This, that, and other. Who needs a stylus? You know what I'm saying? This one has an S Pen. I don't need a button on my, you know what I'm saying? Just really trolling their ass, and it's hilarious. People, if y'all ain't subscribed to Forbes Tech, like I said before, go ahead and do it. Y'all gonna laugh your ass off. Also, check out Mill Hustles. He has a great channel as well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But man, absolutely right. People be talking out their ass, don't even know what they talking about. It is what it is. That's why I had to go ahead. That's why we go ahead and buy the products ourselves and review them. Whether I get it when it drops or a couple of months later afterwards, it don't matter. The truth is never too late. It's never too late to hear the damn real truth. I'm just saying. That's what you subscribe to me and you listen to this show for, the truth. It is what it is. And me and Ace Macero is going to give it to you.
Not only that, I mean, yeah, you're exactly right. And like, for example, the holidays are coming up, right?
Yeah.
So people are going to be wanting to buy phones. So they're going to be asking, well, how's the Note 9? They're going to be asking how the Note 8 is. And I'm going to be there to tell them. I'm going to be like, look, it's a great device. If you can pick one up for like $400, $500, do it. Right. You'll be happy, and just go with it. Yeah, you're going to have to charge it up at the end of the day. But look, I think the cops are outside. Anyway,
time to go.
Who knows? But anyway, like I was saying, a lot of people are going to be. You just tell them, if you run your Note 8 like normal, it's easily will last you all day.
Right.
If you're not on it, say you're at work and you're supposed to be doing your job anyway. The phone will last you all day.
Right.
It's only when you dig into it and start running it heavy is when the battery drains really quick. Other than that, it's good to go.
Exactly. It's definitely good to go. Sounds like it to me. Same thing with the S9 Plus.
There's the big Juan, the main Juan. That's what he said. Well, hey Juan. Well, how come you said your comment didn't? That's just what we talk about, man. Right. He says he loves Samsung, but he's waiting for the S10. Well, dude, that's cool, man.
That's perfectly fine. Exactly, because we're gonna get the S10 when it comes out. Why not say that? It's good.
I'm gonna fucking camp in front of fucking Best Buy or I'm going to go to fucking North Korea and I'm going to be knocking on the door. Hey, can I get it early?
Right, exactly. Because I'm an S person. So by me reviewing this damn stylo for whatever, this damn pen, whatever stylus thing is new to me, y'all. But so I'm gonna keep it a bit. I'm gonna be as fair as I can be. I'm not gonna shit on people who like styluses or nothing like that. I'm just saying, who knows? I might like it a little bit since I know how to draw a little bit. Wait a minute, somebody just came in the building. Who was that?
Take a wild guess.
Yo, what's up, man?
OJ Simpson.
Yeah, and I got the white Bronco parked behind me.
What's up, Bo?
What's going on? My apologies to everybody for popping up late, but pressed for time. But like I said, I'm gonna promise to do this. I can do this. It's a few things. First off, what's good, Ace? Peace and congrats on the Aquaman Note 9.
Thank you very much. You're welcome. Thank you.
Yeah. And on top of that, like I want to go ahead and just get this off my chest real quick. I think Ace know what I'm finna get at with these fake 2-cent YouTubers that call themselves quote unquote tech reviewers. One typical New Orleans wine whore Wednesday, and the other one that's pretending to be some ordained minister. For some reason they have major L toward the Note 9, which no doubt, hands down, that is the best handset of 2018 and beyond. It'll basically last you 3 years properly. When I hear all this stuff right here, like I said, it's a pattern. I told Ace about this. It's a pattern with these guys yearning for attention, and all this stuff while trying to discredit a brand like Samsung, who basically gives what the people need. That's the thing about it. I mean, look, I'm gonna put it to you like this: you guys got plenty of handsets, and y'all keep them. Y'all not doing like somebody who goes ahead and gets a handset from a third party and then got to turn it back in 15 days later, and so on and so forth. This is totally ridiculous. I mean, you having a problem with your battery on your
we having technical difficulties for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're breaking up.
Note 9, obviously, like,
you was breaking up for a minute.
Oh, sorry about that.
It's
yeah,
all good.
I'm in a good location, but that's the whole thing. When it comes to that, those guys, they just need to stop it. They really need to stop it. It gives true YouTube tech reviewers a bad name, and it makes tech journalism bad.
Hey.
It really does. They need to.
I agree with Oliver 100%, man. Because it's and he's right. It's a pattern. It's going on with every release that's happened that I've noticed. That's what's been going on. And I'm like, wait a minute. There's nothing wrong with my phone. So what the hell are they talking about? I don't understand I'm sorry. I think it's a vendetta. Actually, I'm not sorry. I think it's a vendetta. But why would somebody have a vendetta against a phone or a company? I don't get that.
Yeah. It's a mystery to me, and honestly, it's tasteless and everything like that. That's why I move a certain way. You know what I'm saying? I move with the truth and everything. Fuck all that emotional ass shit. Like the thing that's messing with me with the Stylo 4 so far. I'm going to another thing is, it's like, yeah, I know the phone charges up, but for $200-something, I should get a fast charger with it. I'm just saying, I just want to give you that first or whatever. I'm just going to keep it a band. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to finesse you or whatever, this, that, and the third or whatever. But yeah, they're making the game of tech look bad for a lot of YouTubers. Like we said earlier, Oliver, they sending people out to the stores, whatever. Not just them, just a lot of people in general. You know what I'm saying? Sending people out to the store with bad information and shit, buying phones because they got the phones free to review and shit. Then when they buy the phones themselves, the phones be pieces of shit, so they be mad.
Yeah, you're trying to discourage masses from people who really love the product, who really likes it and all that, You trying to do that just so thinking you're going to put a dent in these OEMs? Trust me, Samsung is not going to be hurting. Neither is Apple. Neither is Motorola, HP. None of these guys. You know, I mean, if they want to go ahead and stick with their budget, Arab store, 7-Eleven, handset, okay, then so be it. But don't get out here and throw shade on people who don't mind going ahead and spending 1,000 USD to go ahead and get them the best of the best.
Absolutely, absolutely. I agree. I think everybody has a right to buy what the fuck they want to buy with their own damn money. Honestly.
Yeah, it's starting to be real sick, and it's real stupid. You know, just to go ahead all this just so they could bump up their subscriber volume, get their subscriber volume up, and all this stuff like that. Then next thing you know, they got these Patreon accounts, they got a PayPal, they got a Cash App. So, you know, if they got like 30, 40, 50, 70,000 subs and all this stuff, they see that as an opportunity for them to cash in on some little side hustle. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking nobody's hustling. Everybody hustles. You know what I'm saying? Get your money because, like, Donald Trump is making sure of that.
Hell yeah.
He's making sure of that. You know, say what they want to say about him. But the one thing I've seen, like, even down here in South Florida, I've seen a lot more businesses start popping up and everywhere like that. So, hey, get your money like how it is. But never mind about politics aside, I like to go ahead and stick with tech. And the one thing I find very appalling is when these people get out here and they spread misinformation. I do my best, like, whether it's here on social media, but mostly out here in the trenches, people come ask me all the time because I'm known as Mr. Samsung down here. So, like, how I need to do this, how I need to do that. I say, look, this is how you do it. And I like going ahead and educating the people about how to get optimized battery performance out your Galaxies, whether they even have an S7 or S7 Edge. I can even go all the way back to an S5 and tell them. But they shouldn't have no way, but that's them, you know, and, you know, be misinformed or whatever. I mean, even if it's people that's from the Apple head, you know, you already know my stance with them. It's the same doggone thing, but, you know, to each his own. But I'm not, you know, don't get out there and spread misinformation and lies on this brand, on Samsung, because you hate it. Like I said, so they mad.
Oh, you're kind of breaking up again, bro. When you move, you
probably
starting to break up again.
And let me move to a better location. All right.
Yeah. Good question.
That's what I feel like. I said, like, they don't think Samsung look at who be going ahead and throwing them under the bus on social media and all that. Of course they gonna have a right to do whatever. In fact, I don't even think they even pay them no mind. But the tweets that I've seen and everything, it's just totally ridiculous. It's totally ridiculous.
Totally, no doubt. What's up?
Yeah.
Okay. We got somebody just stepped in the chat. Check, right? You know what I'm saying? What's up, my dude? You dig, everybody? If y'all ain't subscribed to him, go ahead and check him on out. He has a bunch of devices, especially from the mid-range to the low-end tier devices that he reviewed. Also, some flagships. Very, very, very polished YouTuber. And my guy, no doubt about it. And the main one says he got every phone since the S3. He currently had the S6, the S8, S9, Note 8, and sold the S7 when the 8 came out. So, you know what I'm saying? He didn't have a bunch of Samsungs like we have and like a lot of other people had. You know what I'm saying? And he said so far he has nothing bad to say about Samsung. So why bash? What do y'all think about that?
I think he's on point 100%. I've had every Samsung since the S3, and I have yet to have a Samsung phone leave me on the side of the road. Like for work, whenever I gotta like type minutes or I have to like record a meeting or do something like that, I I don't mess around, man. I make sure I got a Samsung phone on deck, and that's how that goes. Because at the end of the day, you know, I buy my phones to be able to handle business, you know, to help me at work or to help my personal life. And I don't need something, you know, rebooting on me or doing all this other crap. And the one thing that I wanted to say that, you know, a lot of tech YouTubers, they're focusing on like their movie production now. You watch their damn videos and they're over there like it's like a Hollywood studio now, but they're not talking about tech. They're not like breaking it down, and it's real easy to like forget about like the beginners, because a lot of people go on YouTube to learn. You get a lot of people, they're like, it's their first time ever owning a Note 9. So they want to know, well, how is this? How can I make it run better? How can I make it last me? So the one thing that I want to tell people is the first thing you should do is have 5 complete battery drains. Let your phone drain down 5 times, charge it all the way back up 5 times. That's called conditioning your battery. And yes, even this day, because when you go on the like Zero Lemon battery, when you buy a battery from Zero Lemon, they even tell you to do that with their batteries.
Yeah, right.
Same thing with this. Yeah. You have to condition your batteries to get them to run. And I mean that right there is just basic. I mean, that right there is like day one. You know what I mean? And you learn from there. So that's what these YouTubers should focus on, is educating people. Because, you know, whenever I first jumped into Android, luckily for me, I discovered Android Central. And what I mean by Android Central, their forums. I went into their forums where people talk to each other. And then I discovered XDA and Android Authority and all that. Then I jumped on Google Plus, and I learned from everybody. So that's where I'm at with tech, and that's where I'm at with this YouTube game. I want to teach people how to dive into these devices and make them run perfect.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, and on top of that, like what Ace said, just to piggyback on that, the battery drains are very important. Also, too, if you get the new Galaxy handset and you got the old one, you can always go ahead and use Smart Switch, but you can switch everything over, like your contacts, pictures, video, music, but not your apps. Reinstall your apps fresh. You know, that's another key thing too. Reinstall all your apps fresh, because you're gonna do that anyway when you sign up with your Gmail, because your Gmail gonna tell you which apps you had installed in the Play Store, so on and so forth. And also disable the like if you got Lookout or something, because I know I got the T-Mobile, they have Lookout, that's the what's called security virus. You can disable that because Android is so secure. Keep in mind, Android is an arm of Linux, so I have yet to hear about an Android handset being hacked. Unlike like with iPhones or whatever like that, though. But you know, that's the thing about it. So you know, that way people, because I hear plenty of times, because I got a coworker now. He got the Note 9 too. He was telling me yesterday that the battery was going out real quick. I said, dude, you must be doing something wrong. Okay, let me check something.
Right.
And then it just hit me the last minute after I left. I said, did you get a cache partition cleaner? So since you got it last month, okay, this is what you do. Turn your phone completely off. Press the power button, Bixby button, and I think the volume button, I think up or down. I think it's up. I'm not.
Right. Up.
It goes up. And then you just press that hard until you see like the little Android robot.
Right.
Then when you see that, you follow instructions from there. And when you select cache partition, hit that, reboot, and watch what happens.
Damn right.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what these YouTubers should be doing. Exactly. That's what, you know, they should be teaching people how to actually do that, you
Absolutely. know? And before we continue, I got to give a mad shout out and salute for my boy Tech Right with the $5 super chat. He says, turn on a notification for Tanner's channel. I really appreciate that, bro. We all three of us do. That's a good look. Much love to you and your channel and everything. And everybody go ahead and subscribe to Tech Right, because if you don't know who he is or even watch none of his videos, you're missing out on something great. Trust me. Man, oh man. Now back to you, Ace. What you was saying, bro?
What was I saying?
Damn it! Never mind.
No, with these I remember. Never mind, I remember. But these YouTubers, what I'm going to do. I don't care about nobody else. My next video is coming up. Is I'm going to be showing people how to go into recovery, like Ollie was saying, power, Bixby, volume up, and then show them how to navigate that. Because a lot of people are deathly afraid to do that. You know, How people are afraid to go into their settings and mess with everything. Because when they walk out of Verizon or Best Buy or Sprint, they're afraid to touch their phone. They want to leave it exactly the way it is. Because back in the old days, that's how our grandparents and our moms and dads used to tell us, don't be messing with the TV. Don't be touching the radio. You're going to break it. So now people think if they mess with the settings on their phone, it's going to break. That's not how it works.
Yeah, it's totally different now. It's totally different. You can move. You can be more hands-on with your device and everything. What's up, Oliver?
This is 21st century. This is 2018. This isn't 2012. But like with myself, like I done had like all the other OEMs, Motorola, HTC, Nokia, Kyocera, Sanyo, you name it, and including Samsung. And I could go like back to 2011 where I had a Galaxy S2 and stuff. I even had Samsung's way back in the 90s. But the Galaxy S2 then, I ended up getting the Galaxy S3, then a Note 2, 3, 4, 5, missed out on the 7. I think I had a 7 briefly for 2 months. Then I took it back. I had to return it. Then I ended up getting the S8 Plus. Then now when I got the Note 8, and now I'm embarking on the Note 9.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And like I said, like unlike all the other ones I had previously, Samsung never once, they said, never left me stranded, never left me when I needed an emergency, no problem.
Exactly. I've been rocking with Samsung since the S4 days. I had the S4, the S5, the S6 Edge. Skipped the S7 because the S6 Edge was still good to me. Then I had the S8, the S8 Plus, and now the S9 Plus. So them Samsungs right there, no damn complaints. I had one complaint with the little issue with the S4, but they went on and gave me a refurbished device, and it was perfect from that point on. So as far as they service, customer service, and they build quality of their phones for over damn near a decade, for me, I've been absolutely satisfied. No bitching them on, no complaining or lying and shit or making bullshit videos and nothing like that. Yes, sir.
And on top of that, Dan, October 11th, I want everybody to know this. They need to tune in the live stream. Samsung gonna hold an event October 11th.
Yes.
They will unveil the Galaxy A. From what I hear, the only big thing I know, they throwing not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 camera lenses on the back.
Yes, indeed. 4. Yes, indeed. That's right. The 4 horsemen of cameras. Woo! So be on deck for that.
Yeah, and that's for the low, like for the budget one. So there ain't no argument. Samsung makes handsets even for people who can't afford the Note lines or the S lines now that are reaching, been going up past 2 years, like $1,000 USD. So now even these are getting some premium quality love. Yeah. I mean, not just with the camera, but embedded. I think this one's gonna be the first one before 2018 go out that's gonna have the fingerprint scanner embedded in the display. Nice. It ain't gonna be the ultrasonic one coming in the S10 though, but it gonna give everybody an idea.
Man, and you said that's gonna be a budget device? That's insane.
Yeah, that's the Galaxy. Yeah, the A series, the Galaxy A series.
Ooh wee! So people from $150 to $200, you're gonna be able to have 4 cameras on deck with under display fingerprint sensor.
Yeah.
Got a little Samsung. Okay, man. Ooh, man. Okay.
I'm looking. Hold on. I'm over here messing with my camera. I'm messing with promo, guys. Please excuse me. Anyway, I'm looking forward to that because I was Richard told me about that event that's coming up, and I'm like, what the hell is this? So I'm looking forward to it. I want to, and I'm hoping they do start doing more mid-range type phones.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll just review those. You know.
Much. Yeah.
Killer. That's a solid look Samsung. I know you're watching. Man, that is a great look for the mid-range. Hey, like Sage Tech says, Say Sexy, that just killed the V40 that's coming out.
Not just killed the V40, but it also throw a direct shot at Huawei because that's who they target.
Right. Big House asks 4 cameras for what? 2 on the front, 2 on the back.
Mm-hmm. And on top of that, I think the color is gonna be a gradient color, same as it is be on the Huawei P20.
Damn.
So they really gonna score. They really scoring at them, punching them in the mouth. Because like I said, when the Note 9 got unveiled, and I seen that we was gonna carry both capacities, the 128 and 512. I said that's a direct shot at Huawei and OnePlus. So right now, both of them could just shut the fuck up right about now.
Right. And then in the beginning of next year comes the foldable.
Well, a lot of people.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
What? So yeah, so 2 cameras in the front and 2 in the back, bro. That's 4. That's what you can do with 4. That's pretty damn lit. You talking about bokeh control? You can control your bokeh on the front and back. Man, more accurate than a lot of cameras.
Are you talking about? Which one you talking about, Dan? The A series or the S cam?
The A series that's coming out.
No, I think the A series gonna have 4 on the back.
Shit. So it's gonna have
And
5
2
cameras altogether.
4 on the back, 2 on the front. I do believe. I gotta go back and look at that link again to make sure.
So 4 cameras on the back, people, and 2 on the front. 6 cameras. That's why. Man, oh man, oh man. Yeah. Oh, Ace said he can't hear you, stupid. Ace put in the chat, he can't wait till they make a phone with 7 cameras. Well, damn it, we one off right now. We can get a phone with 6 cameras coming out, bro. Damn.
No, I think it'll be good, because if you got a phone with 7 cameras, you can have a phone, you can have one camera can be for, the booty camera. The other phone can be I don't know, the food camera. The camera, I don't know. I think you can figure it out. I don't know.
Oh, yes. Yes. And by me, I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Me being an advocate of a nice ass, yes, the booty camera will come in handy. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, it's a must. So, Samsung, get the booty camera cracking for the 7th one. See,
Absolutely.
Yes.
They come in handy for those type of moments. You never know when they'll pop out. But here's the thing. Know this. From a reliable source of ours, look, Samsung has stuff up their pipeline for the next 15, 20 years. It's going to be hard. They just biding their time, waiting for the right thing to do, to release them. And on top of that, remember, they spend $30 million USD a month in R&D.
Damn.
So when they release it, they know it ain't going to be no problem. Right now down here, everybody's waiting for the Galaxy X, the foldable one.
Yes.
Something they've been working on since 2013.
Right. Exactly. Makes sense to me. And my main one brought up a good point. He said that's just going to kill the battery. Do you think the 6 cameras, the 4 in the back, is going to affect the battery like that? I mean, I'm asking you guys first before I give my analogy.
Well, it depends on what milliamp battery is going to come up. But we don't know what size milliamp battery is going to be. I don't know what the display size is going to be. We'll find out October 11th. But I do have a funny feeling. I mean, you just correct me if I'm wrong. Don't be surprised that Samsung messed around and throw maybe a 5,000 milliamps up in there. Maybe. Because they're going to be doing that next year.
Froze up when he said that. Yeah.
Yeah. Because notice, in case anybody notice you ain't seen no active series this year.
No.
I've noticed that.
Yeah, for sure. Usually it comes out in the fall around this time, right? The active, this, that, and the other active. Yeah. Damn. So, sheesh. And Samsung's battery optimization as of late for their phones have been stellar. Can't complain about my 3,500 milliamp battery in my S9 Plus. You guys got the Note 9. How's the battery life with that 4K on the back of that phone like that, as far as the battery size? It's been lovely, right?
Oh, definitely. I made some 4K videos, and with my other phone, with the 8 gig RAM phone, 500, the other variant, I made some 4K videos. The phone didn't heat up. There was no problems. My only complaint was you can only do it for 5 minutes.
Right.
But then again, I mean, who really wants to record over? Anyway, that's another story. I'm sure somebody wants to do it.
I'm gonna come right back.
All right, cool.
Got
All right,
take
cool.
care.
Okay.
Okay, bro.
Yeah, like I was saying, when I was driving back from Phoenix, I decided to just out of nowhere make some video, and I did it in 4K, one of them, and it went for 5 minutes, but it was a great video. It looked amazing.
Right.
And then I went down, then I kicked it down to the one below it, and that was a great video as well. Then I went to the park and I made 2 more videos. It focused perfectly. There was no problem. So
yeah,
no issues at all. Exactly. I'm sure there's people out there that can find an issue with it, but I have no issues, man. It ran perfect for me.
Right. I have no issues with it neither. And the 4K, you used to kill the battery hard a few years ago, but it's 2018. And like I was saying, with 4,000 milliamp batteries on deck of your phone, you straight nowadays, man.
Oh, definitely.
So if Samsung doing 4 cameras on the back and 2 on the front, you don't think they're gonna optimize that battery for that performance after that Note 7 debacle and all that stuff back in the days? Hell yeah, they got a whole.
I'm wondering how they're going to do that. We should look into that. I'm wondering if they're going to use their own processor if they're going to use 2 different processors, the processor for the main device and then a processor for the camera. Right. I'm wondering if they're going to go that route.
Exactly, absolutely. And is it
because if they did, then there's going to be no stopping the camera.
Sure ain't. And is it going to be an OLED display or what? You know what I'm saying? How big the screen going to be? We're going to find all that out because, like Oliver said, that's one of the head knights right there. They get it first. You know what I'm saying? He said it's going to be a budget device. So that's going to be pretty damn nice. So the price going to be sweet. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Interesting. Raises up a lot of points and questions now. But hey,
I just seen some. Hold on a minute here. I just seen something in the news that it's not good. Hold on a minute. It's about the Note 9. I'm not joking either. Usually I'm always joking around. Let me confirm this, okay?
Yeah.
Hold on. Galaxy Note 9 burst into flames. Oh, no.
Not no.
Yeah, man. There's a woman that said her Note 9 burst into flames inside her purse.
Really?
It's on the New York Post. Yes, the New York Post is reporting it.
Crazy.
Damn.
Crazy.
I'm looking at it right now. It just got reported 3 hours ago.
Shit.
Damn, we don't need that.
Oh well, there it is. No, I mean we're gonna keep it 100% real and honest on this, but that's the first one, right?
Oh shit.
That's gonna be some shit.
Dude. I'm hoping that this is a lie. And the reason I'm hoping it's a lie is because I got the damn phone right here. I don't need it to blow up on me or burn the damn house down.
Damn. And we busy talking about, and we on the subject, the battery life, with the 4 cameras on the back and the 2 on the front. Shit.
I had the Note 7 when this, oh my God. I had the Note 7 when this happened, man.
That's just nuts. That's nuts.
We'll see who else. Like I said, it only happened 3 hours ago.
Right. Man, oh man. Hey, man. Hey, well, shit. It is. And what website that is you got it from, bro?
The New York Post.
Damn. Crazy.
We'll see. Maybe somebody put her up to it.
Yeah, because, that shit ain't happened in years.
The lady is a real estate agent. Her name is Diane Chung.
Yeah.
Let me see what else here. I don't know. You know what I'm going to say for now? I'm not going to say nothing. I was going to start blaming her, like, nah, it's her fault. She was doing something. She was probably looking at like booty pictures and the phone blew up.
Oh shit.
She was probably looking at some naked dudes and the phone exploded. Because if you look at too much porno on a phone, it'll blow up.
That's true. And get sticky.
I'm just joking, hell. I don't know, man. Shit.
Shit. Damn it.
Well, here we go. We got the first report, man. Damn it. Let's see. And you know the haters are going to jump on this. You're going to see them making videos. They're probably making the video right now. They're like, I told you, Samsung phones are catching fire again. So let's see what happens.
Yeah. Damn it. What the hell? I thought Samsung had the 50-step battery thing now. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Hopefully it's
now I'm nervous. I'm over here touching my phone. Is it hot?
Damn. Hope my S9 don't blow up. Anyway, but
damn it, this is a good phone, man.
Yeah, I know, man.
Jeez. I don't know. We'll see, man. We'll see if this is fake news. We'll see if it's the truth.
Right.
But damn, man.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, bro.
I'm afraid to go on Twitter now. What if we go on Twitter and Twitter's blowing up with it?
Oh, shit. All right, cool. Holiday said, Big House said, stick with one camera on the front and one on the back. Well, if that's what you want, cool. Me, shit, more is better. All right, Holiday Evolution says, who would challenge Samsung as far as that article you just read?
Say that again?
Holiday says, who would challenge Samsung, you know what I'm saying, to debunk that article?
I don't know.
It's crazy.
That would be hard because you'd have to get a lot of people with the phones blowing up for that to actually stick. I mean, because look, every phone manufacturer makes defective units. So
yeah, absolutely.
I don't know, man.
Absolutely. And then Big House says maybe Huawei isn't in trouble after all. They weren't in trouble to begin with. Real shit.
Exactly.
Right,
well,
cool.
damn it, man.
Yeah.
So, it looks like we're going to have to call up ZTE, man, and get that phone that they stuck together, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
We're screwed, man.
Exactly. So, yeah, that's just one damn phone. I'm not going to go off of that. Please.
Let me see. I'm checking Twitter right now, man. Let me see.
All right, cool. So Sage says, wait until these Wendy Williams ass YouTubers make their videos about this new Firegate. Of course.
Oh, man. And that's what's going to happen, too, man.
Yeah, it is what it is. People going to do what the hell they going to do.
So that's why people were posting about this. I was wondering because when I went over here and I posted some Note 9 stuff on Twitter earlier, and I did a hashtag, and man, there was thousands of people that were tweeting about it. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, damn it.
One damn phone out of a billion. One damn phone out of a billion phones. Everybody's panicking.
It's coming, man. It's funny, dude. Get ready for the videos, man.
I really don't care. It really don't. That don't even faze me like that. I'm sorry.
Damn it. I'm going to have to, after we get done here, I'm going to have to go buy some beer, man. And I'm going to have to jump on YouTube and just go savage, dude. Screw it.
I'm going to go to this damn party and turn up. That's what I'm going to meet me something to stab tonight.
Nice. There you go.
That's what I'm on right now. So, yeah, as far as one person's camera blowing up, okay. One camera. I mean, one phone out of what?
One phone. Damn, man.
Ace is really feeling it, folks.
I'm like, Jesus. No, because I know it's coming, man. So hopefully it just stays at one. Because that, like he said, the Wendy Williams, man, they're gonna go crazy.
Damn.
You know what's funny? That's gonna stick too. The Wendy Williams YouTubers. That's gonna stick, man.
Yeah. Shout out to Sage for putting the tag on their ass. The Wendy Williams YouTube.
Oh, jeez, man. Here we go.
That'll do it. But people,
that's funny, man.
My guys barbecue. I'm not gonna worry about this crazy ass lady with a phone in her purse. I'm not. I'm gonna go ahead and drink me some Gentleman Jack Daniels. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Kick some ass and some spades. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Need me some barbecue. Yes, Lord. Once again, Holiday, happy birthday, bro. Birthday wishes and everything. And I hope the young lady with the phone is all right and everything. And that and it was just a defective unit and anything. Any final thoughts, Ace, before we leave, bro?
That's it for now. You know, the final thoughts. Keep it real at all. I'm gonna be keeping it real at all times. You know, I'm looking forward to that Samsung event that's coming up.
Yeah.
I hope Samsung jumps into the mid-range phones.
Yeah.
I don't like calling them budget phones because whatever.
Yeah.
You know, that's just to me. Whatever. I don't know. I hope they jump into the mid-range phones. If they do, I don't know.
Right.
I want to jump into those, and I want to start reviewing those and see what's up.
Sounds like a plan to me, man. Exactly. My final thoughts is that it's funny to me when other companies put 3 cameras on the back of their phone. Don't nobody say shit. But when Samsung puts 4 cameras on the back of their phone, oh, why they gotta do that? Shut the fuck up. Anyway.
Exactly.
Right. That just about does it for this one, man. So if you like what you saw and like what you heard, please give your boy a thumbs up, because that's official, you know what I mean? Man, people also subscribe to my guy, Ace Lucero's channel, ASAP. As you can hear, he's the tech truth, you dig? Man, people, get money, get respect, and enjoy your tech. And quit bitching about Samsung putting shit on their phones when other damn OEMs is doing it. The fuck?
Exactly.
Who the fuck are you?